Great to be back at GIDS here this year in 2017. I thought Steve did a fairly good job about promoting the Java community. I was here last year to talk about the top skills required for the next gen Java developers. You can look at that presentation. It should be available on the GIDS website. But as I was walking here this morning, I saw a lot of keynote addresses on technology and different tech stacks and so on. And this year we decided that we're going to do something different. Different but very relevant to this audience. So if you've Googled the term millennial, you will find a bunch of content out there on the internet, a bunch of videos, blogs, a lot of media articles about both millennials in India as well as from a global perspective. What we wanted to do this morning was to take a deep dive into millennials in technology and in India. So that's going to be my topic for the next 15 minutes or so. And this topic is fairly debatable. You know, if you've looked at some of the things which happened at NASSCOM earlier this year, there was a lot of debate around whether the existing workforce in India, is it really ready for the changing landscape in technology? So I'm going to address some key questions, and I'm going to back it up with some data, and hopefully we'll be able to answer this question. As you know, one of the things you'll find in those articles is that there's a lot of talk about millennials being high maintenance, a lot of aspirations. You know, they need different workplaces, different approach to managing them, and all of that. And then there's a lot of talk about how the role they're going to play in this changing landscape. So I'm going to address these questions and hopefully give you an insight into the answer we came up with. So before that, I want to set some context here. If you look at the last 5 generations, this is how it kind of lays out or breaks out, right? So you start off with the radio generation, which is what, and if you look at each of these generations, there is some innovation or technology which was the identity of that generation. So if you look at radio was very popular in the 40s. A lot of radio was used for wars, fighting battles, all of that. Then we come to the baby boomers. Those are most parents. Many of the parents we have. For them, TV was a big thing. I mean, TV was really something which they spent a lot of time watching.